All right. Hear ye, hear ye. That's all I got. What do I do now?
Spectacular.
The final week of Shakespeare on the Green is here.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
No, that was a nice touch.
Thank you.
These are professional Shakespeare plays offered admission-free in a beautiful outdoor setting.
That's really nice. From Nebraska Shakespeare, Vincent Carlson Brown and Sarah Carlson Brown. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to have a little performance. We're not just going to talk Shakespeare. We're going to see.
Show it.
Yeah.
Experience it,
Dan
right?
and company in the house.
Absolutely.
Right. It's a big birthday, though, for Shakespeare, right?
Yeah, it's Shakespeare's 450th birthday, if he were alive, that is. But it's the anniversary that we celebrate. And in celebration of that birthday, we're presenting the complete works of William Shakespeare abridged this week opposite the Tempest in Rep.
And this is sort of, right, this is the last hurrah, the last week for
this
season.
is the last week. We opened 2 weeks ago with the Tempest and then Complete Works last week, and then we have a few more performances remaining.
All right, so refresh our memories about these two, because for some people, the last time they touched Shakespeare was in high school, maybe college.
Sure.
This is you're passionate about this,
Yeah.
so refresh our memories, Tempest and Complete Works.
Well, the Tempest is, according to legend, Shakespeare's last play. It was kind of his final hurrah in his love letter to theater. The Prospero character is kind of the wizard character, and the young daughter Miranda. So he goes from isolation and revenge towards redemption and community. With the Complete Works, what you're getting is a accessible look at all 37 of Shakespeare's plays. Plus, we mentioned the 4 that he probably co-wrote. So we like to say that he. We are presenting all 41 of Shakespeare's canon.
Is that sort of parodied?
Yeah, every play that Shakespeare wrote is in the play somehow, and some of them are only just a brief monologue. Sometimes we do a vignette, a comic scene, but there are epic moments in the play. We have a big lightsaber duel that
we
features
saw that picture.
Troilus and Cressida, and you know, we have a 13-minute Romeo and Juliet, so we kind of have to smash the others together in sort of a comedy and a history trope.
And it's not, you can not only just watch Shakespeare or experience it, but I guess there's some room for in-depth discussion, discussing Shakespeare.
Yeah, absolutely. Before every performance, we have a scholars forum, and those start at 6:30 on the Green, and we interview directors and designers and actors, and you kind of get a sneak peek of what you're going to see on the stage at 8 o'clock.
And then the camp, the Shakespeare camp, is there still room in that?
Right now, we are in our second week of camp, so it started last week, and we have our final performances, and they'll happen in Elmwood Park on the Green.
So it's too late to get involved.
It is too late this year, but it's not too late for next year. Yeah, you can absolutely watch. We'll have all of the kids performing on the Green Saturday and Sunday evening.
Perfect.
Vincent detailed Complete Works for us, and we'll see part of that here. Would you set up what we are about to see from Dan and the rest of the group?
Absolutely. So this Complete Works is kind of interactive with the audience, and so what you're going to see is Dan kind of setting up exactly who Shakespeare is and what the audience should be prepared to watch for the next 2 hours.
So Dan Chevalier is playing the scholar right there.
Yes.
And the Complete Works, the ensemble members are here as well. Take it away.
Thank you. And greetings, ladies and gentlemen. William Shakespeare, playwright, poet, actor, Stratford's proudest flower, transplanted from the heart of the English countryside to bask in the warmth of London's literary greenhouse. A man who, despite the ravages of male-pattern baldness, planted a potent seed of his poetical genius in the fertile womb of Elizabeth's England. There it took root and spread through the lymphatic system of Western civilization until it became the oozing carbuncle of knowledge and understanding that grows even today on the very tip of our collective consciousness. And yet, how much do we, the intellectually flaccid, truly appreciate the plump fruit of Shakespeare's productive loins?
How much?
Let's find out, shall we? Would you stand up, please? Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Gregory Mosgala, ecce homo.
Wait, what?
Judging by your obvious lack of fluency in Latin, may I presume you have not matriculated?
Wait, what?
Look at this man, ladies and gentlemen. Abandoned by our educational system, awash in a sea of intertextual ambiguity, hopped up on empty social ventures that offer connectionless satisfaction. And now, fair audience, look at the person sitting next to you. Go ahead, look at them. Do you recognize the same vapid expression? The same pores clogged with acne of intellectual immaturity? Or do you perhaps see Keep looking! Do you see there a longing, a desperate plea for literary salvation.
May I sit down?
No! Ladies and gentlemen, I say to you, cast away the cheap thrill of the car chase for the splendor of the sonnet. Exchange the isolation of the iPad for the gentle idylls of the I am. Imagine a world where manly men wear tights with pride. A brave new world that has such people in it, where this book shall be found in every hotel room in the world, to the far reaches of antiquity. Can I get an amen? Amen. This is my dream, ladies and gentlemen, and it begins here tonight. Join us on this, our holy quest, this Shakespearean jihad. Now on with the show, and may the bard be with you.
Nicely done. You're hilarious.
He is. He is.
I see you guys going right along with him. You know this word by word. So good.
Anyway, these shows you
Yeah.
know, free admission.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We present Shakespeare admission free. We're one of the last few festivals in the country that actually do that outdoors, outdoor theater free admission.
And then in October, what's kicking off?
In October, we have our annual fall tour. This is our ninth fall tour of the Tempest, and actually Sarah will be directing that production.
Nice.
And in
Nice.
2015,
In
Shakespeare on the Green.
2015, we will be presenting the tragedy of Othello and also the comedy As You Like It. So you can look forward to that next year.
Well,
Already
and
planning.
listen, I'll plant this seed because Vincent was too polite not to. Admission is free, but that doesn't mean you can't donate, and it doesn't mean you can't support the vendors there on the grounds. At the UNO campus, just south of the bell tower. It's wooded. It's kind of one of these areas, if you're sort of
tree-lined
surprised that it
park. Yeah,
it is
exists
very
right in the middle
nice.
of the city. And the calendar there to take advantage of this final week of Shakespeare on the Green.
I will be there
Actors, thank
tonight.
you all.
Sounds good. We're
I'll be
looking
there
forward to
tonight
it.
Great,
introducing it.
great.
Yeah, looking
Yeah,
forward to
meet
it.
a celebrity,
Yeah, that's right.
including Mike.